G'day and welcome to another Tree Styler video. This is the Bathtub Bonsai series, where I have collected a tree from a bathtub and transformed it into an awesome bonsai. Just a reminder, this is part 4. Yes, part 4. If you haven't seen parts 1 to 3, head to my channel, to the playlist, to watch the full series. That way you'll get a better understanding of where this tree has come from and all the other trees on my channel. G'day and welcome back to the Bathtub Bonsai. The Xylosma, I think you say it, usually for hedges. I might have already said that. Just looking at the new growth on this tree. There's some branches that I don't want, as in here. I don't want them. I don't want that one. And I don't want that one. Better. Do I need this one? Halfway up that movement. Or do I want to make my first branch this one? I think if there's a branch there, it stops the movement. So naturally my eye continues along that trunk just there. I think I'm going to remove it. And there's some other branches that to me has improved the tree. I'm also looking at that one. There's a lot of leaves on this tree and I'm just looking at how that looks. Much better. The leaves on it are large. They're naturally cascading. It did on the original big tree as well. Long droopy branches. No wire. Everything there is just natural. And because it's just rained, it's also weighing them down. Just coming in. So I cleaned up that trunk. It's a little bit on the thin side, but it does. To me, that looks a lot better. Nice, fresh, clean trunk. Moving up to, from here, the direction, and then it changes. I'm not going to touch too much on it at the moment. I'm going to let it keep growing because I want these branches, the secondaries, I want them to thicken up. I was conscious of taking them back to bifurcate, so junctions of 2, and I'll continue to keep an eye on that as we go. But I'll just give you a look from this angle, spinning around. Will be quite a tall tree. We'll have large leaves. If I keep the tree rather tall, then the leaves will be more in proportion. Not totally, but better than having a really short tree, small tree. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to go. 2 weeks and I've done nothing, absolutely nothing to this tree other than let it grow. Just going to give you an update because it's grown a little. I reckon these leaves weeping. I'm going to have to check the description again for this tree on the net because they just appear to be weeping down, or maybe they're just not long enough. Have a look at these branches. They're only really thin, but these leaves are really heavy. So that's causing the weepiness. Just giving you a spin around at the moment. So like I said, I've done nothing. It's off this way now overall, but it's pretty dramatic. It's a pretty dramatic turnaround from the bathtub bonsai well, let's not call it a bonsai just yet. Let's call it the bathtub tree, shrub, bush that I collected some time ago. So there you go. Yes, Mother Nature is doing a great job. Fantastic, actually. But one day, it's got to come out of this ugly training container. One day. So I pose the question to you, the viewer. What sort of pot should I put it in? What style, what shape, what colour? Let me know. I really don't have any idea of what pot to put this into, because it's coming up. That's getting very, very close. Welcome back. So at this point it's been about 3 years since I collected the tree, and it's also been about 7 weeks since I did the last update. It's still growing. It keeps suckering out of the bottom of the tree, which is okay, but I'm just going to give it a little clean out of the weeds and the lower branches. That way it's going to send all the good energy to where I want it, and that is the top of the tree. And this will bring it up ready for the next update, which won't be too far away. I've determined that this is my first branch. all the way out here from the base. Now, as you can see, it's grown really nicely. It's got some new growth here. Branches from the main trunk out into 2, and then comes out and branches out with these leaves. Branches into 2. Good growth. This really nice tender growth here. So what to do? I want more branching. The option is cut it back to zoom. The option is cut it back to, say, in here, so it comes along and cut it there. I might do a trial. Some branches I'm going to cut back, others I'm going to defoliate. How's that sound? After all, this is not widely known as a species that you bonsai. So let's start the experiment with the first branch. So there's actually 3 branches. I really wish I had a cameraman. So there's 3 branches. 1, 2, and 3, which are starting to form the pad as such. So what I'm going to do is defoliate I do want these to get larger, so I'm going to continue to let them lengthen. If I wanted to slow down the growth, I'd cut the branch off. Next up, higher on the tree, got this branch and this branch. Same again. I want them to lengthen, to thicken, so I won't cut the last leaf. How's that looking? Hopefully better. Just noting on the top, I don't want these to thicken, so I have cut the branches off. Ow! Sharp. Let's have a look now. Coming up, branches. You can see the branches a lot better now coming up. That one might need a bit of wire on it. It's just falling back onto the trunk. Lovely new growth, different color, definitely shiny. So then up to the crown, got branches. Now, best view I reckon is coming over the top, coming up from kind of this way. Hard to see. Let's try a different way. Ah, that's better. So there's the top of the tree, branches coming down, just ever so slightly forming some pads. Might need a little bit more wire, but once these branches grow out, we'll have a much better developed tree. Stay tuned for update number 4801. Alright legends, I'm tested to see who made it this far into the video and who will see these credits. Just a quick note to say thank you to all the people that have subscribed to my channel and all the comments and the great feedback. To show your appreciation, please write a comment and tell me your favourite video on my channel.
Do.